If you think a bolt-on wheel bearing is an easy job, just unbolt it, remove the old bearing and bolt the new one in. You could be wrong, because it doesn't always come with a spindle, so you may have to swap it over, and that's where this kit comes in to make the job possible. So if you want to see how to swap the spindle properly, you're in the right place. With the wheel bearing bolted back into the hub, I'm going to show two ways to get the spindle out. The first method uses these long bolts from the kit, if they fit. Thread them through the wheel bolt holes. You want it to bolt against something solid. I'm using the reverse side of the bearing bolt holes on one side, so it can't slip. On the other side, I couldn't find a solid bolt point, so I'm going to use this block of metal. I'll wedge it in and use it as a pressing surface for the bolts. I start winding in the 3 bolts evenly to pull the spindle off, but the block of metal didn't hold up, so I removed it and went back to just the 2 bolts on the other side. That actually seemed to be working better and it wasn't binding. Let's look at it from the other side. You can see the spindle is held in by the inner race of the bearing and it's been pulled out. The second method is to hammer it off using this dry set. Find an adapter that's slightly smaller than the shaft, select the rod from the box, fit the adapter to it, lock it in with the screw and start hammering it off. This is the cheapest way to get it off, but it can leave marks on the shaft even though the dry set is softer than the material. That's why I always look for alternative methods. The inner race always tends to stick to the spindle. To remove it, first lock it securely in the vise, then remove the dust shield if it has one like this. I'm going to make a cut along the race, then crack it off with a cold chisel. A Dremel works best here, the smaller discs give you more control. Cut it down to about 1 millimeter from the surface, then switch to a worn, smaller disc to reach the centre, as that's often missed with a larger blade. A few solid hits with the hammer and it should start to move. Once it cracks, the pressure's released and it will tap off easily. Here you can see the crack from that method. If you're looking for a tool to do this puller is one of the best options. Wind the nut in until the jaws grip the edge of the race, then lock it off. There's a second secure nut, lock this off too. From there, start winding the puller, but in this case it just slips off. I'd use a Dremel instead. Use a wire brush to clean the spindle, then brake cleaner to remove any residue. With the old bearing out, give the bore a good clean as well. Fit the new bearing into place and bolt it in from the other side, then torque it to spec. To install the spindle, use the press piece that only contacts the inner race. From this kit, this one fits, but you need to be careful it doesn't slip onto the ABS ring. For the spindle, find a press piece that fits snug over it. Then take the threaded rod, pass it through the press piece and the spindle, and seat it into the front of the bearing. On the other side, fit the second press piece. Then select the washer and nut from the kit and thread them on. Wind it in, making sure everything stays seated correctly. With the spanner and ratchet in position, start winding it in. For the inner race, always use the flat press piece. Keep winding until it's fully seated. Because we're loading both inner races, the bearing is fully protected. Once the kit's removed, give it a spin, nice and smooth. Install the ABS sensor with any plates like this one. This came with the brake disc shield, so I'm fitting this now. And that's it, all done. If you found value in this video, subscribe and I'll make more content like this.